Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with solid bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.
Welcome back to the StarLadder minor qualifiers for MENA. We're into our second semi-final between NASR and Aequus. I'm the Eternal J, and I would apologise for the fact that we're starting into this one a little bit late. We are 3 rounds in, and so far the T side of Aequus have managed to take easy control of this matchup. It's NASR finally trying to frag back and take a round on the board here in the rifles. 4 versus 3. 2 kills coming for Havoc. Kit Kat is traded, but Stone and Flames are down and out for the Aequus side. Second kill for Shushan, takes Breaker out to the 3 versus 3 in the T side. Not quite ready for the advanced angles of the CTs. Kazoo will rotate in and take out another. Asylum and Shushan, last 2 players remaining for the Aequus side. 2 players left. Bomb, of course, in the control of the CTs in vision. 2 kills come back, though. AK and AWP frags, and now suddenly it's looking like it might be a bit of a better opportunity right now for Aequus to hold on to control of their lead. A 4-round streak up for them. Bomb plant down towards default. They know exactly where Kazoo is as well. Molotov's out. AK's up. Spray comes through. It will be a 4th on the board for the T side. And there you go. Great start to Mirage so far for the Aequus side. It was their map picks, but it is relatively expected. I mean, despite the fact that Mirage is also a pretty decently experienced map for the NASR squad. Obviously, many people expect NASR to be the victors of this matchup, but for now, Aequus in control for their map pick. First kill coming in for Nami as he tries to put the Deagle onto the T side line. Unfortunately, will not happen for him here. 4v4, he does get 1 kill at least. They get rid of the AK, so that way they can keep it away from the CTs. They can't try and use that weapon for any particular defensive positions. Teams move further forward, looking on to the A-bomb site. Havoc will get a good scout shot in. Headshot taking a 1-man down. The Stone comes up with 2 more, however, trading back to the favour of the T's. And the scout still in play towards the A-bomb site. Have seen some pretty stellar scout shots from this position so far today. The Asylum does get 2 taps onto Havoc, taking his head off with one of them. The last man left Kazoo all the way back over on the B-bomb site. Rotating up through short, but suppressed by, I think, a smoke up. And 1 player also on that short position that is so ready. Or not, actually. Kazoo does get that Deagle headshot, I should say. Smokes out, nades up. Flashbang in for Kazoo. His way in with the AK-47. Taps on tap sprays on through, but cannot take the kill. Counterback them also coming in from Asylum here towards jungle, and Kazoo's taken way too long. So this will be Aequus with another round, a 5th on the T side board. Pretty good. Expected result, I guess you could say, in the early part of these few rounds, though. 5-0. Pistol on every single round has gone their way for the T's. NASR, obviously, with their own buy-up, doing damage to the T side economy state. Will leave them a little bit limited for a next round buy. Already Nate's doing some damage onto Shushan. Beginning things off for NASR. Break on the AUG, spotting 1-man spraying on through and taking Flames out. Also, further nades coming in. Try and flush out some of the T-side players. No kill coming in on Shushan, not just yet at least. They've already gotten that 1 frag, so man advantage gained, of course, by the CT boys. 60 seconds still left on the clock for Aequus to make their way into the bomb site. They have got a little bit of mid control. Conket Monster. Spot one out towards that long area. Or short area, I should be saying. Taps on taps and a little bit of control over. Boost up from Aequus. Trying to look for the trade right back to evens, but CTs know what's up. They are going to continue to control out to this connector area. We've got KitKat with a respoke down, ready to drop that bomb, and he'll drop it pretty much immediately. CTs have the info they need. They have to push forward and try and aggress this angle, and they will be able to do so. KitKat traded, but not before taking a mountain of damage on the first man. PT50 around that corner from Shushan will be able to get the AWP out of play for the CTs, but Last Stone on 4 points of health. The dropping Havoc. And 2 versus 2, 10 seconds. Incendiary down to default. Won't be able to flush him out, or won't be able to kill him. It might flush him out, though. And indeed, Shushan will go falling. 4 points of health, though, for the AWP. Trying to find an angle. AK picked up dangerously close to the fire and the flames, but he still gets the 2K. On for the third against Kazoo. AWP zooming in and out. Kazoo jumping up, spraying through, and taking him down. 2 kills to his name. A first finally on the board for NASR. At long last, securing that first that they need. Inside, fast hit out towards short area, on towards the mid position, interconnected, they'll go. Ooh, good trade back from Nami. Punked going falling early on for Aequus. Meanwhile, the teams can commit to the A bomb site here from Ram2 spray downs for Havoc. Can only get the 1 player. Breaker will trade, and Nami with the AWP picked up. Turns on for the second and the third shots. Beautiful stuff there from the NASR AWPer. So there you go, 2 up now from the starting point. And Aequus. Nades in on 5 players. Smoke up for Shushan. Glocks out for everybody, and just nades back default. Trying to see if they can get some kills on the A bomb site. Try and do that damage onto them. Uh-oh. I have accidentally zoomed in on the smoke, so this is going to be a bit of an awkward round. Thankfully, it is an eco, but obviously I can't really get out of this. Yeah, hits coming out, damage going to be done. Havoc, there you go. 4-on-4 scenario, sprays in from KitKat, all of the damage. They will get a bomb. Never mind. I was going to say they'll get the bomb plant out of this, but the spray ends up landing to the headshot. Asylum, 7 points of HP, should end up falling all the same here. 2 players to peeking from very different angles to wherever he plants. He's dangerous and exposed. Indeed, the kill will come through for Kazoo, but on an eco round, the nade stacks, and of course the Glock's coming through with the frags. 3 players fall. Not a bad eco round, I'd say, for Aequus. Scoreline stacks up for the CTs, trying to grind their way back into evens against their long-time rivals. These 2 teams met each other way back during the Middle East Asia Open Qualifier for the Asia Minor. Way back over in IEM Katowice. That's how long it's been, but when they played, it was a close affair for Aequus. 16-12 victory on Mirage. Barely came out on that last map of the series. Keep them alive, I believe, in that bracket. A 4-on-4 scenario as they do try and fight their way back out here into the new minor. 1-for-1 trades across the board, landing on a 3 versus 3. Havoc on 19 points of health. The AWP from Nami again getting 2 picks, and back here on the B bomb site, doing just as well as he would have done over on A. Flashes will come out, faces, but can't land the shot. The flashbang will come in a little second later, and Nami will connect the third eventually to Lastone. On with a 4th flick, lands on the leg, can't get that second face, will connect it eventually. Ace time, no scope, doesn't quite land. And Shushan, 2 players to find, one of which is low HP, giving up his position, expecting a tap to be there, expecting it to be on point for Havoc. Meanwhile, Kit Kat has bomb control, and Havoc, no idea. Backed up, running out of ammo, but does connect the spray down eventually. 1 versus 1, 3K clutch for the lone T-side player, and Kit Kat's hearing those footsteps coming in for the spray and will lock out the round for NASR. Bit of a close affair there, but Nami with 4 kills on the AWP, set up the entire round for the CT side. Great AWPing defensive from him. We're going to take your hats off. Half buy comes in for the T's. The Eagles on 2, CZ's on 2 more, P250 and HE's all out to try and shut out Kazoo. They'll all land out towards truck, and Kazoo gets the hell out of dodge. Not a lot of damage done to him. Him and Breaker will lock out the bomb site. Kazoo actually will get traded back by Lastone. The Eagles up. His teammates will fall. Low HP on Breaker, could get that 1 frag, but Kit Kat with a Molotov spreads out from behind, and it will be a 5-5 scoreline. NASR, not the best of starts in this matchup, but they will be able to claim the equal scoreline in the end. Try and mount up a decent offensive here against the Aequus side. AWP's in for both teams. Nami, of course, with his, and not a surprise at all, considering how effective it was for NASR over the course of the rounds that they had it in. Already utility coming forward and backwards in towards the mid-center of the map. On con, on short. I think I'm going to re-smoke that con smoke, actually. Keep it away from Aequus control. So he plays towards underpass, going to try and support the idea of an A split. They've got the bomb set up here towards the ramp position. It will be dropped by Flames. He can actually recover that instead. Try and drop it to his teammate at the back lines, but they will rotate, expecting it to be an execution. Good shot from Nami. Connects on the first headshot. They now know that there's players boosting up into the sniper. Nami will try and account for that. Kit Kat will be here covering off both ramp and connector. Punked will go falling. Asylum still here. Challenging. Kazoo knows that he's there, and the headshot will still come through for the lone T-side player, isolated from his teammates in a 3-on-3. And bomb on the back of Flames on Sandwich. They don't know about this. 1 player coming in for the backstab. Meanwhile, Havoc still up here on the Palace position. Takes 1 frag before he goes falling, and the trades are good for NASR. Kit Kat holds bomb control, but not his life. And Nami's the last man left with the AWP in a 1-on-2. Knows that 1 man's towards mid. Knows that there's 1 more out to ramp. 25 seconds. Has to commit to the A side at this point. NASR know this, Nami knows this, and Smoke will give him a little bit of audio cover so he can run his way in. The bomb will get dropped over, but that 1 shot will be able to do it. 7 seconds, the Stone's got to pick that up and plant immediately. Nami's not going to reface, not going to go for the wallbang. Maybe he might still be able to do so. He's going to leave it and go for the retake, and not going to land that 3rd shot. Still up for the 3K for both players. AK spray versus AWP accuracy, and round the cross, Nami will connect it onto the Stone. Get the 6th in a row for NASR. And a confident start for Aequus will now dissipate into a confident follow-up from NASR. Timeout going to come through here for the T side. Aequus obviously with a fantastic start, and then NASR waking up. Managing to put quite a lot down on the board here, and obviously that'll leave Aequus with a bit of an opportunity to fumble their way through, try something they can figure out a way to break this, because they have been on a losing streak. On their map pick as well, by the way, I should add. I mean, despite that, UGBet seems to think that they'll end up losing this map anyway. I mean, a confident start so far for Aequus, but NASR coming back in. I guess you can kind of support the argument for both sides, but a lot of potential for Aequus to shut down NASR and get themselves an advantage in terms of the economy game. There's very little money kicking about that CT money line. $1,800 on Breaker at best. Everybody else down to 1,000 or less than that. As Flames starts to push in for the T side. Nades against them. We're going to do quite a bit of damage against the T side. Follow-up nade from Breaker. Might land a little bit more shallow, and that won't do as much. Ponkt staying on 74 HP. Shushan at 70, the lowest player on the T side. Meanwhile, have seen Lastone pushing in into the connector area. Might try to play distraction and might pull in the rotation away from the likes of Nami. Early utility committing down to try and stop them here. Smokes up 60 seconds, and Aequus not going to get anything done over on B. They will rotate back over to A as a result, as boosts come in, and NASR do slowly start to take some sort of control. Actually, 3 players committing to this, but not the bomb. It's going to go back to the apartments, and it looks like a 3-man fake may come in towards A. Smokes in, Molotovs over, flashes in, going to try to send them on the execution, but only 1 smoke, 1 flash, and they're still going to buy it on the part of Nami. Teams rotate up 30 seconds, then Punked. Gonna suppress and take Alkazoo. Not ready for the 1-man on balcony. He's playing uber carefully. Bomb plant. Gonna be denied. 3 versus 3 rotations incoming. Breaker still got 1 man to worry about over in the apartments, and now Punked, the last man standing, can't do much for it. 3 kills for Breaker. Lurking behind the T-side line, and nobody checked his position. Opening frag here. Ooh, on the anti-eco will go to favour of the CT side. Kit Kat and Kazoo. Active positions for the CTs, and Kazoo will pay for it with his life, unfortunately, but that's the lay of the land. Meanwhile, Asylum's fragging of his own right, Dingle out for the 2nd kill, and AUG dropped potentially for T-side use. Utility coming out from Nami to make sure that doesn't happen. He can't get towards it. Meanwhile, they have established contact on the A bomb site. Look at Lastone's position. Deagle up, UMP picked away, and Kit Kat is very wary of this. We'll catch him on the headshot, so. And advantage regained by NASR. 38 seconds remaining. And Nami still on the A bomb site with that AWP, trying to watch out for anyone who wants to make their way inside. CZ spray and Breaker. We'll trade it back to evens one more time for Aequus. AWP still in contention. On the cross, the flick lands directly through the danger box. And the bomb is dropped on danger box. Could he even get that? Okay, he can. Try to see if we can find a safe planting spot here that's open enough, but not open for connector, because that is where Kit Kat's coming in from the bomb plant. Being denied. He makes his way up, sprays his way on through, and NASR respond to Aequus' 5 in a row to 8 of their own in a row. Looking really good right now. Really, really good. The Emirates boys outshining the Israelis. Flames make their way in, 3 players up, Kazoo straight up, straight on through, it takes 1, takes a second, but not the third. Flames ends up with a double kill of his own right to eliminate the mid presence from the T side. As Nami comes up on towards Ponk, flashbang over, spots the second man, and now they have information on where both of the remaining T side players are, but Flames is allowed to push forward over to Connector, gets himself 2 more, quadra kill for him, and Breaker finally gets that trade, but it's a 1 versus 1. Plant down to Connector, safest thing for Shushan. Flash, Incendiary, and HE for Breaker to work with. AUG at the ready. Shushan to finish off the job that his teammate started. Flames with such a good set of frags, and they are both on parallel position. Shushan ready to block it off from Breaker at Tetris. Breaker rounds the corner. Oh, shot. Reads it, scopes in, sees the shadow, and gets the frag, gets the 6th for Aequus. But again, Flames can't take that away. That was all his round. 4 kills to mid, dismantling the entire CT side. Almost went for an ace. Almost got the ace. Very broken by for NASR, thanks to all the damage being put down by the teams. Now the execute will come through, set smokes. Oh, initially down towards Connector jungle and stairs. And around that corner, going to the bomb site, and not much more than that. 2-for-1 trade as Havoc and Breaker come back. Nami is traded. Kazoo still in the back of the bomb site, and damage done to the stone. Certainly could open up a chance. Kit Kat on the backstab. Takes the tank. Can't take the second frag. Shushan turns it around. He's bought a chance for his teammates, though. Kit Kat with a massive choke. It still allows a chance for the AWP and the AK to rotate out to the B bomb site. Meanwhile, Kazoo flashing in, going to let Breaker peek or not, and the AWP catches him on the cross but does not get the kill. And a massive blunder from Kit Kat. Dink down, spray did not make it happen. And the stone allowed to go to B. They'll get a plant out of this, but 11 points of health total for the T side. And Breaker, info gathered, AK recovered for him. And the stone just waiting back as the AWP of Shushan looks on. UMP blind firing, trying to get a stray bullet to land. Meanwhile, Breaker makes his move in, close to the corner. No frags just yet. You hear the footsteps at the first. Take the AWP down. It's all left to the stone. 2 headshots to find, but Breaker gets the 3K and closes out the round. Barely recovered there by the CT side. 9-6 on the board to close out the half. Again, possibly could have been better, I believe. But still a 3-round advantage for the NASR side as they go into their T side of Mirage. Double flash smoking for 2 individuals for NASR. Glocks out, smokes up, flashes over. Here come the drums. As NASR make their way out, it's Kit Kat straight in, looking around the corner. Sandwich and Dart cleared by the lone player, looking on towards Ticket Booth as well. Simon's there for backup and will get himself a headshot. Back in with a second and a third, potentially. No, he's running out of room to breathe. And a 2 versus 2 scenario, only after plant ensues. 1 player spotted back towards ramp, and Asylum trying to land that headshot will not be successful. We'll watch back for Havoc though. And Tetris, he will remain, getting the info on the second player. Taps off the head of the first, and Lastone. All that remains for his side, for the CT retake. NASR, hearing him drop down, have a flash in, and he gets the shot, even though there was no blindness on the flashbang. 10 on the board for the NASR side. So the eco will come through. CTs, pistols out, no Kevlar. Full-blown execute for NASR in regards to that fact. I mean, a bit overkill, but it works. Have seen the pistols do some really big damage, especially when you consider they haven't checked one of the crucial angles over here to Palace. He will get dealt with. Punked only with one frag before he's traded back. Silent. We'll get one more kill on the way back out, but again, not going to happen for anything more here. No chance for the round for Aequus. Flames, last man standing, going down. Four buys out for Aequus and NASR. AK's in for 3, 2 UMPs. The AUG's on 3 more players for Aequus. As the CT line has to hold its nerve, NASR going to go back in with a full-blown execution. Set smokes, flashbangs at the ready. And Nami opens things up for his teammates to get the opening kills. It's Kazoo out first. Breaker coming in last with the UMP. Will flashbang over connector and try and keep the CT suppressed that are out there. Bomb plant open for Sandwich. No sprays come out. They try and find a gap in the smokes. They blind fire meanwhile from CT. And the Silent will get a lot of damage done to the T side line. No backstabs coming in, but Nami will still be there. Trying to catch off anyone that might be a bit sneaky. Limited utility sets for both sides coming in. Flashbang will blind off the CTs though. Flames comes up with a kill. Silent ready for Kazoo at close range. 5 versus 3 and now swarm the bomb site. Get to the bomb itself. No defuse kit on the CT line so they can stall for enough time. This might still work out, but double faced in. Havoc gonna go falling and just like one by one, they are picked apart. NASR with Nami the last man left on the backstab control, but he can't get into the bomb defusal. He can't deny it for the CT side. 2 kills to his name, but the duel's not going well for the T's. And Aequus forcing the issue. Not a single casualty in that retake either. Looking so good for Aequus. Get AKs out. 2 AUGs did drop, unfortunately, so it's a little bit of lost investment. The rebuy from NASR's not going to come through this round. They will have an AK, but Dean was out other than that, so here's a half quasi down. Great flashbang in from the CTs, though. Better start from Kazoo. Not going to land those shots. Silent takes Breaker. Opens things up again. Ooh, good shot from Flames. One tap on Kazoo, but obviously he was already very, very low. I'm going to rotate and commit towards the A site at this stage. The best thing they can do is probably get that bomb plant. Now with the AK in the hands is the candidate selected to get said plant. Pops and a Silent. 2 players committed to defending against it. One will rotate in through jungle as Havoc leads the charge. Slowly but surely, making very little noise. Some footsteps held by KitKat, trying to see if we can pull the idea of alert. Molotovs will come through eventually. Counter incendiaries come back. Shushan does take out KitKat. Havoc turns on for the Eagle shot for the first man. A few more to find though. Round this corner, Shushan is ready. Havoc moving up. Pop takes one down, and Nami now last man standing. 1v4. He's got the first kill. Looking for the second of the stone and gets it down as well. Hearing the second player to his right-hand side and also checking CT. 15 seconds. He's out of time. Got to get this plant down. No smoke, no utility to cover it off. Takes it once, and the peaks comes through from Flames. He can't adjust to the weapon in time, so 8 on the board for Aequus. Kit Kat to open things up onto Ponks, kicking things off again for the T side. No secondary kills just yet. No follow-up frags for NASR. They're happy just to play passive again to the mid phase. I mean, they have driven Aequus completely out of this part of the map. That one player that took contact, and now DC from the server, probably allowing Aequus to go for a quick little bit of a technical adjustment for him. Play out the rounds, hopefully he can get back in time. Orgs in on 2, AK M4 still available for Aequus versus the full one set of AKs, the AWP for Nami. Ponk does return to the server very quickly and promptly. Just in time to get his loss bonus. Speaking of which, Aequus are sitting down on none. Try and win this round to maintain control of their economy. Kit Kat will turn around on Shushan, take him out over to the jungle area. 2 more players to find at CT. 1 block coming in from Connector. Last stone, however, the last man standing on the A bomb site, leaving all the flames to the retake. 1 low HP player to get the spray easy as. Now the next challenge is up for the headshot, and he does land on Kazoo. Burns to 9 HP though, and damn near lost his life in the afterplant. 4 kills, and Flames will win the fight once again for the CT side. The fuse kit getting picked up. Going for the AWP as well. Very well placed retake from the boys on the CT side. They get to 9. Pistol execution looks to be the setup for NASR here in round 21. Smokes at the ready to try and block off A site vision as standard. You know how this works. Main objective is to get that bomb plant down though, not to win the round, not to get the picks, not to get the frags that will turn a 5-on-2. Molotov's in, flashes over, smokes go up. A nice big gap for Pop to work with though, and he'll mow down 2. On for the third breaker. Not quite the quadra, but it doesn't matter because Nami's the last man standing. The Orp's already got a frag. Asylum gets himself in a little bit of action as well. Orp shot already, good tag onto Lastone. T side will get the opening pick and a lot of damage done to one of their key members of the Aequus side. I just realized as well, it's actually last one, isn't it? Havoc will take out Asylum. A 5-on-3 scenario. Breaker going to pick up that bomb. Towards the A bomb site where Shushan is ready and waiting for the defensive. The Orpa back over to the murder hole. AK and Molotovs out. T-Side will make their way in to get that bomb plant down. Kit Kat supporting from Connector. No one's covered off the Palace position, but they will get the spray in. Shushan denies on Havoc. The bomb is still on the back of one T-Side player, and they're turning this around. Kills coming in for the CT side. They've dropped it out in the open. Kit Kat falling to last one. AWP gets the 2K, but Shushan in his luck will get the 3K. No one checking Palace and costing them massively for NASR. $11 on the board as the T's take a timeout. Appropriate enough. Absolutely should not have lost that round. A 5-on-3. It was one position, the only position they didn't check on the A site offensive that costs them all so much. First kill comes in for the CTs as expected. Their Havoc first man down. Aequus bringing back the deficit. Really want to take their map pick. They have a good chance to do so right now. "35 seconds remains on the clock. Good deagle shot for KitKat. Can he get anything more done? One rifle picked up on the AUG. Push back over to Breaker. Trying to hold some presence back here on the B bomb site. Meanwhile, the bomb's yet to commit. One player back on the bomb site, joined by Shushan. Perfect timing to drop that bomb. Second phase doesn't quite land the kill, but at this point it's round over. Next man to pick up the bomb goes falling. Asylum has full control. 10 seconds left. They can't isolate these kills. And 4 stay alive for the CT side. 12-11, they take the lead on Aequus' part. NASR losing everything that they had to that point. Single op standard 4 rifle setups will come through here for round 24. NASR on the rebuy. Aequus up. AK is to spare. Only one player had to reinvest for that last round. "60 seconds remain. The team slowly move forward. Asylum ready for Havoc. Takes him down. Opening frag for the 6th. NASR move forward. Slowly but surely onto the A-bomb site. Molotov's in. Kazoo now starts to make his move into and above the smoke. Shushan peeks up, drops that bomb. One trade comes in, but Shushan lands a fantastic shot. KitKat comes back, turns onto his backup on rotation, and NASR do break through the line eventually. The bomb plant can come through from KitKat. He's turned onto jungle, ready as popped, takes it down. It's all the breaker. 1 versus 2. Sprays keeps one suppressed, but Flames wins the fight anyway and stops the recovery from the NASR side. 5v2 to 2v2 to 1v1 to victory for the CT side. Once again, they're keeping things going. It's Nami with a big start once again for the T's. They've got to go aggressive, they've got to go quick, and Breaker will take out Puck. The 5 versus 3 again coming through for NASR. They've got an advantage. They've got a bit more to find here. Breaker spots another, takes him down. 2 players remain for Aequus here. Looks like the remaining 2 are going to save for the CT. So NASR, finally with a confident round, going to break straight through and shut down the CT forces. Flames will come up with a good frag, but now to get away with the AWP in hand, not going to happen. Aequus down to not a whole lot off the back of that round as well. Damage coming through against them for the past few rounds, and there's not a lot of spending money. AUG in for last one. Nani with the first and the second, peeking back in on for the 3K, and he lands it on Shushan. Anti-eco frags, but you've got to respect the AWP skill. His last one in Flames, very far away. And no chance of getting this round under their control. Flashes in, Havoc enters over towards the B bomb site. Flames with the Deagle. What can he do? Several players to find spots, the headshots. Gets the 1 player close. Try and get the 1 player far as well on the balcony. Damage done to Breaker, but recovers the AK to turn back around to nobody. Meanwhile, last one fell on the A bomb site lurk. No one stays alive for the CT side. Last one goes in, CZ up to face, get the first player down for Aequus. That's a nice start. Quick responses from Kazoo, and he's ready for another one downstairs via the underpass area. Wins out that fight on Shushan, so man advantage regained by the T side. Seconds still left on the clock. Bomb out to the apartments. Need to put this 1 man up here ready just in case they do push towards B. He could be the linchpin for the TT side. Bomb pushing it towards short. It is Asylum dealt with on the first frag. Breaker ready for 1 more man back over here, and he goes down, and they're going to continue to commit towards B. This could be the chance for Pot. What can he do? 20 seconds. Deagle up close, and they read it. Havoc reads it like a book. Textbook CT play when you're down to the eco. And NASR regain the lead. 14-13. Trying to take Aequus' map pick away, by the way. Now's the chance for the buy. Now's the chance to put himself back on pole position. M4s, AWPs, AUG for Punkt. AWP for AKs for NASR. Kit Kat and Kazoo flashing their way in. Gonna get themselves out towards underpass. Oh, body blocking that flash, that's not going to be great. Nami's not going to get a chance to peek in safely into the mid sniper's nest, but there's no one there for Aequus, so if he peeked anyway, he'll be able to find that out. They're going to opt against the mid control, however, thanks to that body block, and that could take a lot of the setup away from NASR, especially with the sheer aggression coming in from Asylum. Look at how far pushed up he is. They want to go towards A. They're probably best to go for the split in to kind of mitigate their losses. When that pole position comes in, it's going to get dangerous. One player will take out mid. Finally, Ponkt will take control of Sniper's Nest. Look down the mid face. Got smokes up, so focusing more towards that B bomb site as now the T's start to wrap up through short, through apartments. Nami going to get the smokes up and ready. Jump with one. Flashbang also at the helm. The Stone. Shushan, Flames back here, sprays burst on towards Habit, finally gets the opening kill of the round. 30 seconds remaining on the clock. The hit comes through, legs down to the AWP of Nami, and he can't get much more done than that. Kazoo comes in with a kill for the T side, but he's traded as is Breaker, leaving Kit Kat on the backstab, alone and afraid. But he's going to line up 2 kills, spot the third man on the same line, try to get himself into the bomb site. 10 seconds, and they're just going to play passive and patient. Shots come through, he reads the player. They're going up towards the headshot. Spray comes out, 4 seconds, bomb plant, and he's on for the 4K, but Asylum will catch him in the plant. And we'll let the bomb plant go, but we'll be able to get the defuse regardless for the CT side. Good effort from Kit Kat, but it's not to be this time. That's the defuse get either for Asylum, but it doesn't matter too much. We're all evened up here between NASR and Aequus. Only the first map of the series, by the way. T set themselves up for the B apartments hit. Flashes over. Here we go. Straight up, straight out. Kit Kat is all about. Sprays in from the MAC-10, gets the first kill on Flames. Habit with the secondary one. Nami spraying manically, but he can't get the frag all the same. The bomb plant will come through here. 5-on-3 retake for Aequus. And they are going to save. They are going to rotate away. They will leave the MAC-10 up close, ready to take out someone from NASR, get a rifle away, hopefully. But other than that, the main 2 weapons of the M4 stay in play as they try to play for overtime. No money kicking about the CT line, so they have no choice in that matter. Could have risked everything for the sake of it. Marcin, M4 recovered. And Asylum going with a knife. Are you serious? Why would you take that risk? Getting the money, but still. Havoc will go down in the end. The M4 will not get recovered, but he's going to invest into the AK anyway, so it doesn't matter. One final round for regulation. Aequus win it, they're going to overtime. NASR win it, and they're going to take map 1. And again, I'll stress that this is Aequus' map pick. Overpass is the second map, as picked by NASR. I would be very surprised if Aequus were able to win this series if they lost this one right now, and you can see that they are in a very, very dire position. First 60 seconds has just been spent gathering information. Asylum completely unknown to the T-side line. As they stack up and KitKat looks to face inwards. From Connector, they may assault the A bomb site. They've also got set up towards B, and they're going to flash their way in, try and pull some rotations, but last one's not buying any of it. Some teeth being shown by Kazoo out here to the apartments. 30 seconds of the split comes through, and they're going to commit a fourth player to the B side defensive. This could be perfect for the CT side. Kazoo moves in as here comes KitKat with the first and the second. Shushan going falling, and all left to Flames. Asylum caught off towards the A-bomb site. Bomb plant out. Kazuya he drops the second as well. 16 seconds. Flames going to try and stay alive against 3 incoming hungry T-side players. Martov's the 14 out. It's not going to happen. Last few seconds of the round, but it was too many seconds to bear there for the lone CT side player. Nice try from Flames. In the end, it's 16 to 14, and it goes to the favor of NASR. And again, first map was Aequus' pick. Overpass is next. Then you got to remember at NASR is that one of their best maps in the pool is Overpass. We're going to go to a break, and we'll find out whether Aequus can try and survive here in the upper bracket. NASR up to take a advantage in the upper bracket finals, in the grand finals, potentially if they can keep this up. So don't go anywhere. It's a very important game after this.
Charge up your game with excitement. Highest odds on the market. Coverage of all live and pre-match events. Place your bets with Solid Bookmaker and win with your favorite teams. Take what's rightfully yours with GG.bet.